For some people, the speed of the change in technology is frustratingly fast, and the only people that seems to understand it are the technologies. Electronics have made our lives easier, starting from calculators, computers, TVs, etc. Most of items in today's society require us to complete them electronically. It seems that every other week there is another announcement about a new piece of technology claiming to change the way we live. It is easy to see the way the technology itself has changed. Just consider the office machines that were used when you first started work, or the electronic equipment that was in your house when you were growing up. Every day our lives are changed by technology that rapidly moves on, if by no other force than necessity and intelligence of those creating the next great thing. One aspect of technology that has had a great impact on society is how it affects learning. It's made learning more interactive and collaborative. This helps people better engage with material that they are learning and have trouble with. All these things impact how humans act today. Without technological advancements, our way of life would not be as complex. Technology influences shape the way humans act today. Technological advancements have significantly improved operations and lowered the cost of doing business. Currently, as an example, just a few technicians controlling robotic systems can operate an entire manufacturing plant, and innovative inventory systems are capable of supplying needed parts within a short time for assembly. Advancement in the computer industry coupled with advancements in telecommunications have increased job opportunities and strengthened economic growth. Innovations have swept the government nomenclature over the past decade. Many government entities validated and tested private sector frameworks, and a lot of good outcomes were delivered in terms of better public policies and improved government services. However, the bulk of those innovations were encouraged inside out and designed and delivered from within. In the meantime, the more interesting form of innovation is coming from other government, namely the private sector, civil society, and individual citizens. Empowered with more and more data, they started thinking truly out of the box and offering various government hacks. Throughout history, technology has driven cultural change. Consider the major cultural and societal social impacts of the Industrial Revolution, cars and computers, for example. In our personal lives, technology has brought about cultural change in ways we probably don't even recognize, such as relying on social media and text for our communication versus seeing each other in person, streaming Netflix rather than heading to a local movies theater or downloading music instead of buying CDs. The world is not black and white. There are lots of shades or gray. There are good things and bad things in every era. And I think it is kind of very blindfolded to say one era was wonderful, as it was wonderful, but there was a lot of a bad